But what are some of the things that you found? And it doesn't have to be super dirty or anything, but
No, it was maybe surprising.
surprising that you found in a relative's home when they passed away and you had to clean out their house.
800-682-1075. Let's go to Carrie. Carrie, what'd you find?
So we were cleaning out my grandma's jewelry box, and in there she had love letters written to different guys in prison.
What?
And she also had some old rubbers.
Grandma.
Who says
They were
rubbers?
definitely expired.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Granny,
Was she?
Let us say used or unopened.
Oh, wow.
When she was writing
It
the
was
love
very
letters,
shocking.
Yeah.
when she was writing the love letters, was she married and she was cheating, or that's what she was just doing?
No, she has. Her husband had died several years ago, but it was just very shocking.
So were
Granny.
these were letters
to
that were
find those in there.
these were letters from prisoners?
Yes. So I'm assuming they were friends that she knew of or whatever, and she had been writing them letters. And over time, the letters just got more and more inappropriate.
Wow.
things they would love to do when they got to see each other again.
Dang. How old was Granny at the time she's writing these letters, approximately?
She was 68.
Okay.
Granny trying to get hers. I
Yeah.
like
Wow.
it. What do you call it? I mean, when you're doing that sort of thing, it's phone sex, over
I
the
think it's
phone.
pexting.
Is it pexting?
It's like you're pinning a sext.
What
I
is
don't
that
know. I have no
called?
idea. That's old school.
It's just writing erotica.
yeah.
I don't know.
Lexting.
Letter-
Sexting and letters.
I don't know. It's the original.
It's the OG. Gosh. And,
It
then,
was crazy.
do you know if she ever met up with any of these people or no?
I mean, I don't personally know because, it was shocking to me to see these letters because my grandma wasn't one. She always told me, like, you go to school, you don't worry about guys, you do the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
So
She had urges.
to see this come from her, I'm like, okay.
Everybody has skeletons
Yes.
in the closet, and when you pass away, they get exposed. But what do you care? You're dead.
Yeah, what do you care? Although, maybe
But
you don't.
if you believe in a life after death, you might care.
I also don't want to think of my grandparents that way.
No.
Or my dad. You know what I mean? I don't. It's
Yeah, you don't want to purposely leave this scarring memories.
it's trauma to those living. By the way,
I
Granny.
don't know. I just feel like she's mad at me right now.
You found her rubbers.
Expired rubbers. Thank you, Carrie.
Like you've exposed me to the world.
We won't say her name.
we
Don't
don't
worry.
We don't know her name. Just everyone you know knows.
Great call.
All right, thank you, Carrie. Let's go to Tracy. Tracy, what is a surprising thing you found when cleaning out a loved one's home after they passed away?
Yes, I was cleaning out my father-in-law's apartment, and I found a penis enlarger and a pocket glove.
No.
And a what?
Way. A penis enlarger.
I
You're
heard-
not hearing
I
that.
heard
You don't
that
need
part.
Squid, but
A pocket lover.
Oh, wow.
I know what that is because
Oh, yeah.
we had a mutual
I think
friend.
it's a nicer way to say it.
Yeah. It's basically like a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 One
I
of
went
our-
over with Tracy how she should say these things.
Thank
So
you.
we were
Yeah.
making sure that
Thank
we
you,
didn't
Matt.
drop a
Thank you, the P word. Okay.
Wow.
And was he a single man or?
Yes, his wife had died several years prior to his death. So
Oh.
that's
But,
kind of sad
it
that you
was-
found
yeah.
that. Let me ask you, what
Yeah,
did you
it
end
was-
up doing with
it was
the
different.
items?
Jason wants the penis enlarged.
They up for
Maybe the
grabs.
pocket lover.
Yeah.
we disposed of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have given it to Goodwill. Come on.
oh my God.
We gave a lot of stuff to Goodwill, but that would not be one of them.
You can go to their sister store, Badwill.
Yeah.
Badwill.
they'll take
Yeah,
Na-
exactly.
Naughty Will.
Exactly.
Or like Facebook Marketplace. You
Yeah.
know? 'Cause
Yeah.
anything goes on there. It
That's
feels.
true.
Gosh, that would be
Yes.
devastating to find. Especially, I would think my dad, who is over 80 years old now,
Uh-huh.
if he has any
Devastating.
of that stuff, at a point in time in the next several years, he's going to dispose of them.
Well, but you could die. I'm not saying your dad, but we could go, any one of us at any moment, and you wouldn't want him to give up his good time between,
No, but
prematurely.
I'm thinking like if this was like items that he had from like 2 decades ago that's been in a hiding spot in the house.
and he's not using them.
Yeah, and he passes away, and I hate to think that way, but if I have to go clean the house, it'll give me a weird feeling if I see something, because I hate it, but for whatever reason, is anytime somebody says something or there's this display of something, I imagine it for a couple seconds by accident, and I don't want to see that.
No, yeah, definitely not.
So maybe have the conversation with him now. Just say if there's anything.
That's awkward.
Well, he's married though, right?
Yeah.
When he should tell her.
There might be some stuff that he doesn't want her to know about. I don't know.
Oh, that's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sometimes I leave the house and it's like in disarray, or maybe the bathroom's not the best situation, not to be gross. And I think if I die on the way to work, this is not a good thing to find. Or if I die in my house and they have to take photos because you die in the house, like crime. It's not a crime scene, but I'm like,
And that's just your home.
That's
We don't even know what's on your search history on all the computers you use and your phone.
The good thing I don't have a computer at home. I don't have a personal computer.
Either way, your phone then in that case.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I think Matt said yesterday, if he passed away, just take his phone and throw it into the river.
Whatever you do, just destroy it.
Really, Matt? Now I'm intrigued of what he has on it.
What do you have
Can you
on
tell
it?
us anything?
No, I've watched porn on it. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh, you do?
I've watched porn on it, yes, with my wife.
With your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Does
nice.
she know about any sort of searches or categories or sites you go to that?
No.
Does she know about them all? Or
No.
yeah,
No,
I don't know about.
No, we don't No, if we're gonna find something, I usually let her pick it out.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
she doesn't know.
Because I don't want to be like, she's hot, do that one.
Let me pick somebody that's the exact opposite of you. But it's okay if they do it.
Yeah,
Of course,
no.
yeah.
And if you're an everyday person, they're all gonna be the opposite of you.
Well,
Yeah.
because you're getting
'Cause we're
to-
everyday people.
You're getting ready to watch some porn, so you don't care what she picks out.
Right, exactly. I'm
Okay.
here for it.
Got it. Got it.
Nice.
But yeah, I would think toys would be something that you would want to make sure you have someone trusted that would know where they're at. That
I
would be
agree.
something to really focus on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just looked at, and you can do this. I'll give you one. The very first thing that comes up when I go to Pornhub and I type in search as your recent searches,
Yeah.
and the very first
I'm
one
cringing. I can't look at you.
super hot blonde.
Oh, okay.
So you're not incognito windowing this thing.
No,
Not
we
surprising
can't
at
do
all.
that on that because that's a site that I'm typing in the search.
Matt, he told us that that's the number one
Yeah.
complaint he has about Pornhub is
Yeah.
you can't go incognito.
You just go to that site from the window, from the incognito window.
Yeah.
But it still recognizes your phone and IP address, right?
But it
It
would.
has to.
I don't
But
know.
I think
Not
Matt's
supposed to.
right. If you do incognito window, whenever you close it, it doesn't keep the cookies,
It doesn't.
so you wouldn't
Gets rid
have
of it.
your searches on there.
I
'cause
still
I
can't
know-
figure it out.
It's going to know
Yeah,
it's you, but it's not going to know any of your past history browsing.
Oh my
you know.
gosh, though the trending searches right now are insane.
Yeah, they are,
Are you?
insane.
Are you?
so
is-
these are-
Oh,
does he have an
my
erection?
God.
Is that what's happening?
No, that's shocking.
So
I
these
don't
are
want that.
trending. What are they?
Yeah,
Can you
so-
say any of them?
No,
No.
None of them.
no.
Okay.
I'm sure they're probably
All right.
Nope, can't- no.
dark.
Guess we're not having
Who-
any
who's
fun with
Miss
that.
B? There's one, Miss B Nasty. I don't know what that is.
Probably
sounds
a
like a nice
trending,
gal.
trending star. Yeah.
Sounds like a nice gal.
Yeah,
Her
that-
real
grandma
up and
would be
comer.
proud.
What's your first search?
let me
Stuart?
see,
The,
let me
The
see.
very top one, I think, is the last one that you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me, because what I do, I don't use incognito. I just use my normal browser, then delete it immediately after all my history in case someone takes my phone and type in P, nothing comes up. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying that. If you type in P, it's okay if it comes up. I'm saying once you get to P for that.
I know. That's
site,
what I'm saying. I
it's
have
the
to
first
type it in.
search.
I have to actually type it in and go to it real quick.
And
but
then-
I'm sure my it still has. Let me see what I'm typing in the search bar.
So after you're finished, you go into the settings, and then you like you would
No.
on a desktop.
No,
clear
like
your
it just has like the little, at least on the iPhone, it has that little book below, and if you click on it, it has all your recent like places you've been. You just swipe it to the left and delete it. And
I
then
know.
it's
Yeah,
gone.
but
Well, that's
might
not
be
clearing
able
your
to-
history.
Yeah,
That's
you
just
might
closing
be able-
tabs.
Exactly. It might be
Well,
able
yeah.
to go in your history and see what you
No,
searched.
it's the book is like you go to the history. There's a book icon and it shows all your history. You click there and you can delete the specific things. And so if you open my phone and looked at my history, you're like, oh, this dude doesn't watch porn.
He
He,
doesn't
has
watch
all
any of
this like
that.
history. He doesn't clear his history.
All right,
I just
so-
clear the specific one. So it's like
What's
not
the
there.
one that you search for at the top? Just
So
read
there's
the first
nothing
one.
coming in. There's nothing coming
Let
in.
me see.
Other than trending searches.
Let me see,
No,
says Jason.
No, you can't go. You can't
Not
go into
me.
Google. You got to go into Chrome. Do you have Chrome on there?
What? No, I'm using Safari. I always use Safari.
I use Safari too.
Yeah, I use
Yeah, I don't
Safari.
use.
I
I
don't
don't use
use-
Safari. I
yeah.
don't use Chrome.
I'm surprised. No, there's no recommendations.
Darn it.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
would you
that's-
have a funny, and I won't say funny, but do you have a specific category that you frequent?
I mean, y'all know I'm a wagon man. I
Yeah,
like my
that's true.
wagons, so that's normally I guess the ones I click on.
I'm sure you don't type
what
in
do you
wagon
type?
because
Big
they're
fat wagon.
Yeah,
big booty,
Um,
big butts.
yeah, and maybe like certain positions, Yeah, like yeah,
That's honest. Thank you.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You can't,
Yes.
You're not typing. You push the search thing.
Jason,
When
I think
I-
for
I
someone who
literally
likes to
just did
cover
it.
their tracks as much as you do, you're not doing very well
You're
online.
not doing it.
Yeah.
The one place that you,
Right?
the one place you should, I'm sure you've Googled like how to kill people too, including me. You need to cover those tracks. Although, even if you do, if somebody
They
got
can
your phone,
find
they can take it off your phone if
Yep.
there's like an investigation.
They always do
Yeah.
that. They'll say in articles or Dateline or whatever he cleared his history, but you go into the hard drive,
Right,
they
it's
can find
there. You
everything.
gotta
Smash
Yeah.
your hard drive.
That's
with a
why you
hammer.
take the phone, you put it at the bottom of a river.
Because the water destroys a lot of evidence, including
does.
fingerprints. I've learned.
All of
If you
it.
have fingerprints on a body that you just murdered, you throw that body in the water.
That's if a shark doesn't eat the body.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Now the one I have is whose ankles are these? That's a pretty hot one.
I like your bonnet.com.
Uncovered wagon.
Whoa!
Hey, I bet that's a category.
That actually might be one.
Probably is. Who put some sort of why can I not see graphic images anymore on my
Katie's
computer?
bad. She can't see porn on her work computer.
Who did that?
Probably Drew.
Probably Drew.
We become so corporate here.
Doesn't he know I need it for the show?
That's one of the downsides of expansion.
I Googled fleshlight and it won't let me see any of them.
Well, you have a mutual friend that he now lives in Canada, as you know.
Yeah.
He ran a movie theater, and they found a fleshlight up in the projector screen area.
Oh.
And it's clearly one of the employees because no people are allowed there. And he's
yeah.
the GM, so he has to send a delicate email. If anyone left something in the projection room, I have it in the office. Just
He touched it
he's like,
with gloves.
I think he said he got like the broom and the thing. He swept it in the thing, like the dustpan.
Oh yeah.
Like he did not touch it. And he says, no questions asked, just out of here. And he said, oddly enough, no one showed up.
Weird.
What do you know?
But someone's in the projection room with the fleshlight.
Bevan,
Wow.
if you're keeping that at
Ooh.
work, you know that you're not sanitizing it properly or regularly.
Hoping I'm not making your popcorn.
Ugh.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
And how sexual are you that you have to have that with you at work? Like, I got to bring this to work. You're risking that
Right.
to have that at
Well,
work.
maybe it's a hot video or
Oh, it's
movie
definitely
was in.
a turn on for them.
Yeah, maybe it was a movie that was like when they knew some sex scene was going
Maybe.
on.
Was that
So
when they were
like-
showing 50 Shades?
Yeah, maybe so.
You know
Yeah.
what? That could have been the case.
How do
Yeah.
you? That's awfully judgy of you, Jared. Because how do you know that is not his support fleshlight?
You don't know.
How do you
It's
know?
support
Katie,
light.
you know what? You're
It's,
right.
it's getting to that point, actually,
Yeah, it will be.
in society.
I need it.
Like, yeah, if I don't have it, I feel
Mhm.
anxious at work. Okay, all right. All
How
right.
dare you judge them for doing that at work?
Support.